Let's see what he can do with the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, and us talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass.
God damn.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Washington. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Wow, that's a really nice catch, especially considering it comes from a running back. Quarterback's got to do a better job being more accurate with that. You got to know he's not a receiver, right? It's not his natural form. They don't make awkward body catches as gracefully as some of these other guys, and sometimes harder for them to stay on his feet. Let him work. Get him the ball in the chest. Nice job bailing out his QB, but the QB's got to return the favor.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the back. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands, and the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a...
Bobbing and weaving, weaving and bobbing.
So Arkansas's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about...
Look at this bullshit. Ah, dude, that's why I can't stand playing video games.
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. sling it on second down. Creates a little room. Wow.
This nigga trying to throw the ball again.
He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, I knew it. What the? Oh, dude, this fucking game.
Second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
This fucking game, bro.
And he gets a big chunk of yards.
This fucking game. Why are you not playing inside? Inside.
Another first down. To the air on first down. Unloads.
Inside! Inside!
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone.
Oh my gosh.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the give off the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Allen. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side.
I pressed the wrong button.
Hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage.
There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Longhorns are marching down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his.
Look at this, bro.
Didn't find any pressure.
Oh my God, dude. The game will not let me make a user hit stick. Like, it will not.
Here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCutcheon. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Allen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Using his legs, it's Allen. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He wants to change this route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds his target down the middle. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Finds his man. It's Allen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. The give to the back.
Bro, like, how do you get pushed back so bad, dude? I didn't even have a chance to make a go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Trying play action. The throw. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead.
Oh my God, dude. Why is it so fucking hard to get a yard on this game? Like, impossible.
Deny them on second and goal. Motion from the wideout. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Texas 20. Arkansas 3.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
Bro, ain't no motherfucking way, dude.
Matchups they can take advantage of to get some points on the board.
So this defense is getting shredded.
But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Just
oh my God.
any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed.
Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Texas offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Power football with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week
The
long.
fuck?
Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this...
Running back searching for a hole. A stop and pull, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Jumped on top of the pile. They'll line up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Allen. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. He's got 59 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Nice job by the kickoff. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Jackson will throw. It's complete to the right. Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
I don't get it, dude.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Allen. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And this quarterback now is throwing for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success, just chewing up yards left and right. Have a day, young fella.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can delve.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
Yeah, what? I got a chance. Damn interceptions I'm throwing. Quit throwing interceptions, man. I gotta quit throwing interceptions.